So I don't really try and think anymore about it. I try and write down dates. Vinny's been messing about again.
Moving your stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know where anything is half the time. So for instance, this is another one of those, like the
Love
Cuba
that.
things.
Oh, it's nice.
So this is,
Oh my god.
so,
Oh my god, I like it a lot.
I was in a coffee shop called Costa Coffee, and yeah, okay, just and it's that coffee shop that does like 3 colours of sugar. So the original image is about that size. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and so you can see the colour of the sugar up here.
Ah, yes, it's. Ah, okay.
So
You declined the sugar.
yeah,
Ah, okay, this is the candy. And now it become like this.
yeah.
And there is this skull. Where you put the skull?
It's from a series that I did ages ago. Lee Bowery was. There's a very famous Warhol piece
Ah, okay, okay.
when he's. I mean, he looks like a plastic mask anyway, and he's wearing a skull on his head. And then Lee Bowery did one, and he's like a performance artist.
Was.
Yeah, he deceased sadly. And I don't know, for some reason, but this is like 20 years old or something. But it's something that I like.
I like a lot this one. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this house music. I used to do a lot of flyers because this was a joke of mine. Was that? Do you remember I told you about Helvetica?
It's a font.
Yeah, it's an aesthetic. It doesn't mean it's serious or conceptual art. It could be anything.
Okay.
So I've always done fanzines and writing
Ah, yes,
and
okay.
all the rest. So here's an example of really overworked painting. I mean, that was based on the light in here. Is just
No, but I see.
fucking
It's fine. No, it's all right, Brendan. It's okay.
I see the thing.
Sorry for my
It looks good. It's all right.
Oh yeah, my god, it's amazing, yeah. But it's like, oh my god, it's like, but you're inspired by Braque or, you know Braque?
Oh, yeah,
Georges
sure.
Braque?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, that's...
You know it because it's like
See the-
cubism, it's like cubism. For example, this one is like
But his
It's
reference
not-
is
it's a postmodernism of a different
he's making a
sort.
reference to it.
Because I refuse to have this. See, I still think it's minimalist. I still think people think small things and then put them together, and it becomes too complicated. And conceptual art is complicated. The more it's like Wittgenstein.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
go into things,
yeah.
the simplest sentence is
Incredibly complex.
incredibly complex. It's like
Yeah.
every word is difficult. We all have our own language, and this,
Yes, me, I was always thinking that it's very difficult. Sometimes you want to express also something with the words, and you think the words are not enough. Or it's not, so it's completely crazy, even for the communication it's crazy sometimes.
absolutely. I mean, this is why I try and collaborate, especially with people who don't speak English, as their first language, so that so I can learn, I can understand a bit more. You know, I've never been to Poland. I've never been to Russia. I've never been to India.
Yeah.
I've never been to China. You know, it's like, and I went to Japan once, and I was so. I found that just. I was lucky.
Yeah, Japan. I've never been, but it must be crazy. It's like another planet, I think.
Totally.
Different
thing.
Different thinking. Everything is different, I think. Yeah.
So you can have like a small shack, like wooden small house beside a skyscraper, and then it takes 5 hours just to catch a local train across Tokyo.
Yeah.
And
5 hours.
Only 2%, 1% live in the country. So I was really lucky because I went for a wedding. And
Okay.
So I was in the country right at the bottom and living with the priest.
Okay.
Whoa. Just fabulous.
Yes, it's fabulous.
The houses, just so they'd always eat. They'd have like a fire in the center of the room, and then they had all these. So they put screens. So I could change the room any which way.
My God, of course, we have all this, yes, it's movable, everything is movable, the house itself is completely,
just,
my God, so you were at the countryside, out of,
and I didn't know, but my fiance was, her friend was like the Madonna of Japan, and her husband was a film director, really famous film director. I didn't know this.
Okay.
And then it's like you go into, it's like when I got off the train from the airport, this huge car arrives, and then when we get to the flat, 5-story garage comes out of the.
Okay.
It's like, and they just drive it in, and then, and anything you wanted in the flat, it had.
Oh my God,
I don't know. In Victorian days, I can't remember what they called them. Paul, can you remember?
Sliding boxes you're talking about? Sort of,
when food came from the kitchen.
Like a dumbwaiter.
Dumbwaiters. Yeah, a dumbwaiter for cars.
Okay.
Like a lift, so you go in and then it parks it out of the way on a different floor so that it doesn't, because there's limited space in Japan, isn't it? Yeah.
But when I first...
They have them in London, don't they? I mean, they do have them.
I was so jet lagged when I first came in. This... Finally got off the plane. Finally. Luckily, I'm in this tiny little wooden house because Tokyo got burnt down in the war and it had a huge earthquake.
So
like 100 years ago. So there's very little original architecture. What it is just wood. Sorry, I'm talking so much.
No.
I'm a little bit nervous, and all I want is a shower.
Okay.
They don't have showers or baths. They're all public.
There is no shower in the houses?
No.
So you just go to public...
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, because I'm white, and the girls are just saying to me, all the men are just going to look at your penis. That's it. You know, it's just they'll have never seen a white penis before.
So big.
Yeah. Oh, terrifying.
Really good for the ego.
Really scary. Oh. You've got to have a shower before you have the bath.
So big.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy to have a shower before to have a bath. Okay.
Yeah, just be prepared. I don't know how. It's too much. Oh.
And so all these series, it was last 10 years ago or 20 years ago. It was.
These were about 10 years ago.
Okay.
A couple of them went to Los Angeles. The Americans like them.
Yeah.
I guess there's about 10, but they've never. That's the thing. A lot of my work's never been shown. You know, because I make work in series, but I'm very good at doing group shows, but I get bored of it.
Yeah, but no,
I can't quite, it doesn't, the point doesn't get across.
Yes, of course, but
Too many cooks, the expression
yeah. But
Look, it's like your jumper. Look on the seat, sitting next to you. Look,
So
on
for
the stars. It's like
That's
it goes
from
with
my
your
mother.
jumper. Look,
yes,
yeah.
the jumper, yeah.
There's a little bit confusing there. There's sort of, you're leaving fragments of yourself around the room, or sort of encountering fragments of yourself.
That's the back cover of an Irishman's encyclopedia.
Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Is that
No,
like
no,
the
that's
Jewish gift book?
That's
and,
a book I've been trying to get together for ages. That's what I want to send Geraldine.
Other
If you
Geraldine.
look me up on the internet, I stopped posting, but you'll see a lot of my collages if you go into my private
yes,
stuff.
I will look at it,
Yeah.
on internet. I have a look at it.
Geraldine's very good at research, Brendan. And sort of stuff.
All right, because that's a very simple piece.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my friend died, but what I do is I take a book, any book really. It's just like a sketchbook, and some I just use. Yeah, I mean that's totally random. Okay, I have no idea what's in that sometimes. Any of these books, so I need to get more organised.
Yeah, you need some work to be taken away and exhibited, and get you some money, and sort of. Get things moving.
Yes, another Geraldine.
Yeah.
Oh,
God, yeah, of course. It's extremely unpleasant to regard your own life as worthless while contemplating the death of parents. I am sorry. I feel powerless, utterly alone, and always have done. To be denied the possibilities of being yourself at this time in my life is beyond anything we can share as lovers. Yeah. Letters not sent.
Yeah, it does not sound that.
Got a lot of those. Far more than ever were sent.
What is this?
10 unsent. Oh.
Oh, that's just me in Cologne.
But it's your work? This?
No, just it's just the photo.
Okay.
I
was thinking it was a painting.
No, I worked a lot in clubs since I was a kid. Hang on, I'm trying to show you a picture of myself when I was 15 or 16.
His beautiful blonde hair. Have you got that picture with the long hair? That really long hair. That's a lovely photo.
I'll give that a go.
You should show her that one. I think I've got an image of that somewhere. Maybe it's a photo of the photo. Was it a postcard or something? Did you ever do it as a postcard?
I've got so many bloody portraits of me, I don't know why. Recently. I keep getting offered work as a life model because I'm so skinny, which I find really creepy. Really creepy.
Anatomy class. You don't need to dissect him, it's already on show.
So I'm terrified of.
Do you like?
Yeah, please.
I'm terrified. I've got all the big workers over there, and I was really lucky. I had a patron. I had a huge studio.
Okay.
And it was my dad. My dad, as I said, was engineer, car mechanic. That's how he made his money. Self-employed.
Yeah.
But he moved to England. I was kind of like an accident. Yes. Oh, I've got boxes of these things. Jesus Christ. I copy my own work all the time. Let's trying to find something else. I don't know.
Oh.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Okay.
This is the problem. I need to... Oh, thank you very much, G.